Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we stopped them from robbing the Holy Mausoleum and got ourselves the Sword of the Creator. So let's see what we get up to next.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
I heard about our mission for this month. So, we are to eradicate thieves in Kingdom territory. I'm sorry for dragging you into the Kingdom's petty squabbles. This should not be your burden to bear, but my own.
I'm happy to help.
Thank you, Professor. Hearing you say that puts my mind at ease.
Your Highness? It's been ages!
It's been a long time. 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, Your Highness. You've grown so much in those years, I hardly recognize you.
A friend of yours?
This is Rodrigue, an old friend of my father's. I believe I've mentioned him, if you recall. When my father died 4 years ago, he looked after me as though I were his own son.
You flatter me, Your Highness. It was my honor to care for such a fine young man. It's nice to finally meet you, Professor. My son, Felix, has mentioned you on occasion.
What brings you to the monastery, Rodrigue? Is it the thieves plaguing the kingdom?
I'm afraid so. This is not merely a problem for House Gautier, but for everyone. The thieves have set up their headquarters in Fraldarius territory, and are mercilessly pillaging the villagers of that area. You have our full support in stopping those dastards. I thank you for your help, both of you.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, At first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
Crests of Flames.
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
It's Manuela's birthday. Let's have this.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you. Smells lovely. Huh?
Favorite sweets.
Yeah.
Past last, potential training partners. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
The existent crest, guarding mishap. I don't know what one of these she would like. Nope.
Oh. Who are you, really? Such a mystery. I don't really understand you. Tell me everything.
Perfect!
Oh, what fun! Oh. Yeah. Huh? Huh? Your gaze is sensuous. I don't hate it. Oh, what fun! Every rose has its thorn. Every beautiful leg should have a dagger, don't you think? Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Ooh, we have people who can take the advanced certifications. Let's actually take a quick look. Ooh, I can. I can become either a hero or a sword master. If I can up my axe a bit. Might become a hero. Oh, sword master, I mean. Anybody else that can take the exam? That would be no. I got the requirements for Trickster, it says I think I have to be in the Thief class to get it. Or Assassin. Become a Swordmaster.
new path to tread.
Alright, let's go explore the monastery.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Let's see what we can get up to when you accept a quest from Seth.
I know Lord Rodrigue. He paid repeated visits to His Highness after the previous king was killed.
See, I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any blue items. Blue Lion's lost items. Sword belt fragment. A piece of metal from a sword belt. I think that is Felix's.
Say, I hear that a knight of Seros named Gilbert will be joining us for our mission this moon. He is skilled, which is surely a boon for us. Still, that was not very thoughtful of Lady Rhea.
Do you know him?
Well, no, I do not. Not really. All I will say is that we have trained together a few times in the past. House Gautier is Sylvain's home. It would be nice of you to check on him as well. House Gautier.
I can't get the other option. So it's a Lance tournament today. Let's have our best Lance user, Dimitri, take part. Alright, didn't expect to see Hilda here.
Is that all?
Bernadetta, I guess that makes some sense for her to be here if she's becoming a bow knight.
Saw that coming. Is that all?
Lawrence, he makes perfect sense to be here.
Over already.
Alright, got Leone.
Saw that coming. I must stay focused.
We got Ferdinand in the finals.
Saw that coming. Who's next?
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Come on. Let me out of here. There we go. I've been playing too much Civic Intensity because I was clicking in the sticks.
What the?
Makeup brush, a thin brush for applying makeup around the eyes. Have you been to the sauna?
I could use a hand.
Professor, have you really visited the sauna? It's popular with the students, the knights, everyone. Really? It's a perfect place to relax and wash your worries away. Give it a try. Alright, so we can go into the sauna. Let's bring Felix into this one. Increase steam. Felix is good, so I'm gonna have to leave.
Thanks. I'm glad.
Well, I bet you feel refreshed and relaxed and ready to take on the world. Make as much use of the sauna as you want. There's never a bad time to take a break.
What the?
Oh, which button? There's the run button. I have been playing too much Semigari Tensei Vengeance. Really great game, by the way. I recommend playing that. Right now I'm doing the Canon of Creation storyline because I've never played the original 5. So I want to go for the original story before I do Canon of Vengeance to see what Vengeance is like. Let's go into the Holy Tomb. But yeah, I've clearly been playing a bit too much because I instantly go for the triggers to start dashing. Sometimes muscle memory can be really annoying when you're used to playing a new game. And then have to revert back to older muscle memory, especially when you decide you want to play something that you played before or doing it for a Let's Play.
It is almost time to begin.
Let's return back to the monastery. So we got Fistful of Fists and Fish Bounty Festival. Come on. Instantly go for the goddamn triggers again. You need to remember you're not playing Shin Megami Tensei. You need to remember you're playing Fire Emblem. Needle and Fred. Probably belongs to someone who hides away doing needlework.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Lost items. Does this belong to you?
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Tristan T, that's probably Ferdinand. I don't think I can recruit you yet.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Yep, not high enough. This time I remember it's the Y button, not the triggers. Anybody in the dorms? Yes, so let's go check out the dorms.
Have you seen a man who looks like me? He's middle-aged and relatively tall.
I have.
If you get the chance, tell him I've gone out, okay? That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Ooh, I see Claude in the back there.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
Oh yeah, we can recruit him.
I learned all sorts of things, so I can do as much as possible for Lady Rhea. Cleaning, chopping wood, making feed. Oh, and I'm learning the bow and arrow from Shamir. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class.
Let's invite him.
You betcha. I'm your guy, Professor.
Some blue lions.
You know, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything.
Yeah, so on Blue Lions and Golden Deer, at this point in the story, you can recruit him into your army. I believe, just like Samir, he's a level requirement. I think you have to be level 15 or 20 to get him.
Hey there.
Hey, Teach, I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
Anybody else down here? Nope. You say anything new now that I recruited you?
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Ray... I figure you're...
Nope, you just say the same things.
My mistake. The next mission is to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the idea unsettling. Though the bandits have captured a large prize, they are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with by Margrave Gautier or the Fargus royal family. I grant that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if Fargus is weakened, the tipped scales will lead to widespread unrest.
I think this is yours.
If my conduct...
Or not. Oh, I bet it's Yuri's. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, it's probably Yuri's item. Because he does use eyeshadow. Alright, not bad. I kind of wish we had more fruits and stuff, but... Bates.
It's awful, just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. See, I don't think... Oh.
Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting it back to me.
Is this also yours?
That's not...
Nope.
My mistake.
Hi. No.
Grab this. Stones. Do a bit of fishing. And then use this. Ooh, red one. Perfect. Earthworm. Oh yeah, Flame's quest.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
I cannot believe how poorly maintained the saint statues are. Just look at them. Clutter at their feet. As though that is even remotely acceptable. Also, is this hair clip yours?
I wonder...
Okay, nope.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Iron wedding material.
Right.
Alright, right here.
Could you help me out?
I'm running low on supplies. As soon as I won't have anything left of forging weapons or making repairs. Sorry to bother you with this, but can you fetch me some materials?
Knew I could count on you.
How helpful. So you want to repair that sword? I'll give you the necessary materials for free just this once.
Hey there. Come back anytime.
Maybe.
Got a pike. Peach. A turnip.
I could use your help.
Bandits have overrun my trade route. Please, can you clear them out so that the merchants can reach the monastery? So we have a quest to go do.
Hello there.
Hello, Ferdinand.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, they say it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Lost items.
Oh, I was looking for this. Thank you so much.
This doesn't belong to you, does it?
How could you possibly?
Nope. Let's see, I doubt I can recruit you yet.
Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Ire will not...
Yep, because I need heavy armor, which he doesn't utilize.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Do I have anything that belongs to you? Yeah, this doesn't belong to you. I doubt I can recruit you.
Professor. Hello. Excuse me.
Yep. There's not enough in writing.
Quite so. The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
See anything over here? Doesn't look. Ooh, wait. Got a seed.
Oh?
Anybody in here?
That man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Does this belong here? Nope.
Professor, have you seen my son perchance? I have need of him.
I believe he's in his quarters.
Is that so? Thank you, Professor. I must ask him not to distract you, Professor, nor His Highness from the matter at hand.
I'm so sorry my older brother is causing you all this hassle, Professor. Don't misunderstand. I always thought he was a piece of garbage. But I never thought he'd steal the relic. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes I'm in the group that was sent to take him down.
I don't have anything to give you. Oh.
Hey.
Anybody around? Doesn't look like it. Item. The exotic feather. Rare bird in Bridget. Someone that used to live there. Go to the cathedral. Right. 2 notes. See, I wish to make more friends, but my brother always interferes. How can I get him to back off? I'll try to persuade him to stop. I bet he's just worried about you. Screw you. Those who crest I wish to study, I asked many times, but I can't get them to consent. There must be a way to persuade them. At this point, you should probably give up. Try a bribe. Nothing beats sincerity.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Got a student over here.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Alright, let's do this.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
We got an art book. Someone who's interested in art.
Professor, you looked like a natural wielding the sword of the Creator. It's strange though, isn't it? The last owner of the sword was Nemesis, but I thought he didn't have any descendants.
Let's clean up around the golden statues. That is not the item.
You have helped me so much.
How wonderful. The saint statues do well look so much better now. Perhaps you will receive a special blessing for carrying out such important tasks. Anybody else? Ash is around here. There he is.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? There's going to be a big investigation into the Western Church soon. I wish I could be a part of it. I want to hear for myself why Lenato had to die.
Black steel from that. Let's head back to the monastery itself and go upstairs.
Well...
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
See, maintaining your training.
I have something to ask of you.
Instructing your students should always be your foremost priority, but it doesn't mean that you can grow complacent. You must keep up with your own training.
I have something to ask of you.
Gerald's looking for you. I last saw him near his quarters, but if he's not there, simply ask around.
I'm sorry to...
Nope.
I am trusting you.
Hello, Rhea.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
See, herbal remedies.
May I ask a favor?
It's not easy to adjust to life here at the monastery, or the transition has been less than comfortable for some of your students. Perhaps you can help them. Who are struggling with life in the monastery.
May I ask a favor of you?
I understand you sometimes extend invitations to have tea. I have been so busy lately, but I would deeply enjoy the opportunity to share tea with you. This unfortunately will cost us an activity point.
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful. Of course.
Exploring the monastery.
Of course.
Working together.
Of course.
Our first meeting.
Have you grown accustomed to living in the monastery?
Why, yes.
See. Yes, Professor. Professor. This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of archbishops. It will be nice to gain a better understanding of each other. Of course.
Do I have anything to give you? Not really.
I appreciate that. How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work. I appreciate your effort.
It's wonderful to spend time with someone dear to me. It reminds me of the days long since past. You should visit to share tea again, and I would gladly accept. Wait, does this hair clip belong to you? I just thought about that.
Yes, that is surely mine. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
Ba-da-da.
Professor!
I see Leone.
Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
I doubt I can recruit you yet.
I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class.
Enough Nothing in his room. Nothing in Hademan's room.
Oh my! The crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
I understand your excitement is understandable.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Vice reveal the crest of flames. And also, did I call Sedev's room Hademan's room? Oh, hello, Ignatz.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
First off, I believe this is yours.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
Yeah, I doubt I can recruit you yet.
Oh, Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you. Maybe someday you can add me to your class.
Yeah, because I need more 40. Is anybody in the library? Yes, there is somebody to talk to.
Maybe. The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Anyone else up here? Doesn't look like it, so we'll go downstairs.
Hi.
Professor.
First go this way. Summon you back. Ooh, you earned quite a bit of money. Available travelers. Let's send Ash. Local specialties. What should I send you with? I'll send you with that. Send you off. Sotonu's treasured fruit. I'll buy that. Are you a... Yeah, you're a dancer. 11 sword. Definitely buy that. The Edelgard. You have an iron lance. And you have a chest key. Okay. Dorvia. Anybody else down this path? Doesn't look like it.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
I don't think I have anything belonging to you. Nope.
I do find you very interesting.
Yeah, I can't recruit you yet because I don't have enough authority.
You and your class were at that fight in the Holy Mausoleum, right? I sincerely hope the holy artifacts are unscathed. I admit I wish I could have been there to see it all, even if it does make me queasy. But I was there too early. I'd gone first thing in the morning. At noon, one of the monks chased me out, saying I'd been there too long. Who were they to decide when I've been somewhere too long? Your class seems pretty... relaxed. My professor is so strict. So is the house leader. What do you say? I believe I'd enjoy being a member of your class.
Yes, let's have you join, Linhart.
Wonderful. I look forward to watching you close up. That is to say, observing your teaching style. By the way, I'll need some time for naps. 2 hours of class time should be sufficient.
Got him in our class. Hello, Annette.
Professor, did you happen to see that man I was looking for earlier? I just spotted him by the dining hall, but then he ran away.
Who is he to you?
To be honest, he's my father. He's using a different name now, but there's no mistaking it. It's him. I know it is. Father, I found you at last.
Do I need to give you one of these herbs? No, why do you have a quest marker above your head?
Father.
Oh, I do need to give you herbs. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Is that an item I saw? No. It was a trick of the light. We got a bunch of people in here.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
I believe so.
Oh, I was just kidding. Anyway, as I said before, I do like having a little drama in my life.
See, I doubt I can recruit you because I think you need axe, which I don't think I have a high enough axe for you.
Professor, you look like you want to say something. But if you're here to lecture me, I'll...
Encyclopedia of Sweets, a book describing sweet treats from all across Voteland. Probably belongs to someone who adores sweets. I can probably guess who that belongs to.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
See, does this belong to you?
Hey! That's mine! Thank you for finding it! Yes? I'm actually very good.
Yeah, not high enough faith. Oh, there's somebody else in here.
That reminds me, the Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ardelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Let's go over here.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests, or heroes' relics, or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I forget what's the right response for you. It's pretty important.
Personally, I don't even...
It's the other response.
I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
I don't think I have anything for you. Nope. I'm actually recruiting for mission assistance and, because he's a bit of a difficult one to get. Him and Ferdinand, I'll think about that off screen.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Petra?
I have never had goings to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
I'm pretty sure I have something for you.
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Let's see, I doubt I can recruit you yet.
Training has given me great busyness right now. It is not a good time for the chatting. But you have given me
Because you want writing despite you not excelling in that. Unused lipstick. Probably on someone who likes wooing women. I can immediately guess who that belongs to.
Keep training until I can beat you.
Thunderbrand
Yeah, that's definitely
replica.
mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor. Hey, Professor. Here to cause some trouble? No? Well.
Alright, you want prawling.
Oh.
Come in here.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Professor, I'm so sorry. Don't miss it. I can't wait.
Lost items.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go and see Sedith to learn about Gerald's location, despite me knowing where the hell the graveyard is.
Go back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please.
Very well.
Right now that we know where Gerald is, we'll quickly go in here for giving an herb to a student.
Hey! So the whole plan to attack that me? What right? I wish I want to hear.
Gift. Fortifying herbs.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your
It
effort.
seems you've done fulfilling your duty as a professor. I look forward to watching you bloom here. Let's travel to the closest area to the graveyard.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you. But she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my
So you found Gerald visiting a grave, did you? Interesting. I would not have expected him to know anyone buried here. Still, none of my business, I suppose. Well, that will end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll do any remaining quests that are about, and also finish exploring the monastery, as well as using up our activity points. If you enjoyed this episode, do you like the videos? It helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.